We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be hit. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock, August 2nd. All three county commissioners are here. I call the meeting to order, and we'll start with Colleen Kuhn. Our county administrator is not here today, and we'll do consents and approvals. Good morning.
Good morning. There are no exonerations today. We have minutes for July 26, 2023. Vouchers, General County, $364,093.53. Coal severance, $95,964. 911, $389,872.18. Chestnut Ridge Park, $2,078.26. Camp Muffley, $6,168.37. Mason-Dixon Park, $2,309.22. Assessor's valuation, $4,074.22. ARPA, $23,125. Purchasing card vouchers, General County, $8,778.38. Magistrate Court, $17.46. 911, $191.63. Chestnut Ridge Park, $76.48. Camp Muffley, $152.96. Mason-Dixon Park, $127.90. Mon County Center, $137.90. Assessor's valuation, $95.45 for a voucher total of $897,262.94. We have position vacancies for boards and authorities listed on our website and fiduciary orders for August 2nd, 2023.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Bob moving second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Great. We'll go to introduction to employees. The Honorable Prosecuting Attorney. If you want to come on down, Gabe. I can't remember your last name.
Musiola. Almost.
Almost.
Good morning. How are you all? We are introducing today Jeff Heinrich. He is hopefully taking the position of front desk legal assistant. He has a great background in that he has been the night clerk doing the arraignments for Morgantown City Court, as well as Granville City Court, and so he's got some experience that we're excited to utilize at the prosecutor's office as well.
Well, great to see that. I move to approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
Bob moving second. All those in favor say aye.
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 You realize now two cities are going to be very angry at us.
They have voiced their concerns with me already.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Good luck.
Welcome. Good luck.
Assessor. Cal's here.
Cal is here. So
Yeah, Cal, you can come on up.
Come on down. Just we'll do it for you, Cal.
So Cal has accepted the position of the GIS coordinator with the assessor's office. He was originally in the county clerk's office, and his start date is August 7th with the assessor's office.
Great.
Okay.
I move to approve the position as presented.
Second.
Properly moving second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Cal, welcome.
Welcome.
You've already been a county employee. I was a little surprised that you had such a GIS background, so we were able to find somebody that was already in our midst. So looking forward to you in this position, and certainly this is a position that was under the commission, and we've kind of moved it to, it's still in a GIS budget, but we've kind of moved it to under the purview of the assessor for day-to-day operations. But you know, we still, it's a multifaceted position, and as you're aware, we used to have it combined with two positions with the flood zone, so we've separated that so you can focus on the GIS portion of it. So we're really excited to have you, and we're interested in working together. So thank you very much.
And I was at the National Convention talking to Esri, and they wanted to set up a meeting. I wanted to wait till you were hired, and then we're all going to sit down and meet and so on. But so looking forward to that. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess we also should say the Honorable J.R. Petsko. I don't know what your official title is in the Star Wars. What level are you?
I am TK 57000. to answer
whatever
your
that
question.
means. The kids might.
He is the official. Oh, yes.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce Corwin Hoban. He's going to be our superintendent at Chestnut Ridge Park. His salary will be $35,000 a year, and he will be full-time. He will also be living on the property at the park, and he will be moving in at the end of this month once he's able to get out of his current residence.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you for having me.
Move to approve the position as presented.
Second.
Pop moving second. All those in favor say aye.
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 We're very excited. We look
Wonderful.
forward to it.
Welcome.
He's going to work right now. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. Mark, just so you know, we did just approve Cal. But if you want to come down and say something about Cal, you're more than we made him go back to work, but no.
Sorry, I got tied up on
Okay.
No, you're
call
fine.
then.
Yeah.
I'll give this to you.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
That
We
way.
just had a conversation.
Thanks, Mark.
And I had mentioned to him, I had talked with Esri down at the national convention, and I said to wait. They wanted to meet with everybody. I said until he was hired, let's get everyone together once he's hired. So they will now be setting up a meeting.
Well, appreciate it. Thanks.
Good.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. Okay. Any more new employees?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, we now open up for specific comments from the public. If you'd like to come down, please take 3 to 5 minutes and state your name, address, and explain why you're here. Mr. Atkins, I knew you.
I'm Billy Atkins. I'm appearing on behalf of the historic Morgantown Post Office building. As you know, that's a project where we're trying to preserve and restore the building as an art center and museum. We have submitted a request previously to you for some funds to repair plaster within the building. That was in June. We made the presentation. There's 3 areas in the building on the main floor that if we can get the plaster restored, we can use it for events and fundraising in the short term of the next 12, 18, 24 months while we're doing the fundraising for the larger restoration project. Just want to let you know that we have been able to restore or repair the areas in the lobby where you enter the building and the Benedum Gallery, which is the gallery to the left of the entrance. Our request to the commission was for funds to supplement what we've received from the city of Morgantown through the facade grant program. We received $20,000 from the city plus $6,000 from local Rotary Club as a match. We've used that $26,000. And commercial development company, Dominic Claudio's company, fortunately was available. What plaster repair is difficult to find folks who do plaster anymore. It's a dying art. So we were fortunate to get this company in there at the time we did. They've completed the repairs in the 2 areas. They still have their equipment on site. If we can secure this additional funding, we'll be able to finish the theater, which will permit use of the entire first floor area. Our request in June was for $21,705. Actually, they've been able to adjust the estimate based on the work that they've completed and knowing what's going forth. We'll amend that. We're seeking $18,362. I've got an amended budget for that. We hope that you'll find it a worthy project. We hope you have the funds to provide it. It's important because if we can get this done while they're there, it's going to save us money. Plus, once they leave, we're not sure when we'll be able to get plaster workers back in there. So we hope you'll view this favorably and be able to grant a request.
If I could just ask a clarification, so they are there now?
Yes.
So
Well, the equipment's there now.
The equipment's
guys
there.
are off-site, but
Okay, okay, I needed that.
Yeah.
And
They'll-
can,
Move to suspend the rules so we can respond.
second.
Go right ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, no, Sean was about to speak. You
Yeah.
go ahead.
Thank you very much for your persistence in addressing this project with us. I know that we had talked in the last fiscal year about where we were and where we were with our carryover. That process is now over with, and I commit to you that we will address this immediately in our next staff report as far as where we're going to go with this, and we'll give you a response. But I appreciate you sharpening your pencil, and again, I think it's a worthy project overall. The hard part is it's an expensive project, and just really getting it going and getting it open is a big thing. Getting it open so that you can develop your plans, so that you can go after other grants. It's all kind of a bowling ball type of process. So I really appreciate everything you're doing for this project, Billy. You don't need all this aggravation in your life. And,
well, no, I think it's a worthy project too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be spending my retirement time in it. But yeah, we do appreciate the support you've given us up to this point. We appreciate the fact that you think it's a worthy project. That means a lot. We appreciate the fact that we've got 3 Rotary clubs who think it's a worthy project. So I think the interest and support of the community will build as more and more people learn about it and learn what we're trying to do. But we do appreciate what you've done.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak? Good morning, Mr. Summerlin.
Good morning, Jamie Summerlin, 209 Kingwood. I had to step out there briefly when Mr. Atkins was speaking, but to that end, from the HPO, I'll speak on behalf as the president of the Cheat Lake Rotary Club this year. We came together with 2 other Rotary clubs to see that project at least give it a little kickstart, along with support from the commission and others, and certainly would like to encourage not just the commission but other community leaders, other elected officials to come together to help make something like that continue to grow and really showcase a lot of the downtown area. There's a lot of interested parties in the Arts District. I'll be honest with you, it's not right up my alley as far as the things that I'm involved in. However, I see it as a benefit to the community as a whole, and while it might not be something that I live and breathe every single day, it does better our community. It allows organizations that sometimes work in silos to come together and be partners, just as the Rotary clubs did. It's not right in our backyard as far as our Rotary club is concerned. However, it impacts us all. And the better we can create a quality of life for our residents, the more it draws people to our community and allows us as a whole to be a better town and a better county and a better region entirely. So I certainly appreciate the Commission's support. Cheat Lake Rotary is committed to continue to help support in whatever way we can, and whether it's just sweat equity or dollars, and we're going to work with the Downtown Club to ensure that whatever we can do to help see those things through, we will. And we're excited, about what's happening in the Cheat Lake area from the Rotary clubs out there, and excited to see some things happening there. But this is, part of our community, and certainly appreciate it. So,
and noting that we're under the suspended rules,
Sure.
I want to ask. This is a rare occasion where I'm asking someone from the public to address the commission. And Jamie, I want you to be humble for a couple minutes, and I want you to tell me about your wife's project with the grant to the Smile Express. I could not do that, I could not do that justice. I'm so glad you're here, because I was going to bring that up today. It came up in our health department meeting last week. But I would like you to tell me what Tiffany has done and what she's accomplished, and on behalf of the health department and this whole community with this new grant for the Smile Express.
Sure, I appreciate that, Commissioner. I know you will have some words to share a little bit later, as you mentioned, but my wife, Tiffany, a lot of the things that I do in this community couldn't be done without her. She's a backbone a lot of times of the things that occur, keeping me kind of straight and forward focused on things. But she took a job at the health department 7 or 8 years ago, and as a dental hygienist, registered dental hygienist, and she has a passion for community. She has a passion for kids and wants to make an impact there as best she can. And she always had this dream and vision for kind of a remote traveling bus that could go to where the kids were at, not having them come to the health department or other dentist offices, where a lot of times they're so remote they can't get to them. And so she fought for and raised money to help support the original Smile Express program at the health department. That was a few $100,000 that was raised from a number of organizations, including the Commission, Delta Dental, the Rotary Clubs, and so it was something that she really pushed for. That program grew and now travels not just from Mon County, but down to Braxton County, covers a number of middle schools, elementary schools, and the impact that she's had in just the stories that she's able to share, it gives kids a different outlook. You know, when they haven't had an opportunity, unfortunately, whatever the circumstances may be, to not get the dental care they need, to be able to go in and see that make an impact and to hear what she's been able to do with her team at the health department has been phenomenal. She left the health department for a year, was at Operation Welcome Home, really serving our veterans there, came back a number of months ago, and through her connections, she sits on the Mountaineer State Food Bank as a veteran representative, and has a connection through that board that had access to some dollars that were available. She had been sharing about how the Smile Express program had grown, but limitations existed because of the original unit that was retrofitted to just customize what they could be able to do. There was a lot of unknowns. She mentioned that a number of times. That representative reached out to her, and long story short, she was able to achieve through a grant application a $500,000 grant for a new Smile Express RV to be custom built from the ground up. And this is actually the way that they're supposed to be done, as opposed to being retrofitted as an RV. And she's working on that right now, and that was something that she was really passionate about seeing continue to grow, not only through the school systems, but has now started reaching out and going to places like WisePath, to the Center for Hope and Healing, working in recovery centers, going to nursing homes, and seeing that continue to expand. There's a huge opportunity for better dental health in the state of West Virginia. She's an advocate for it, and again, I'm just a cheerleader watching her continue to succeed in this, and I couldn't be more proud of what she's done and what she's continuing to do for our state, because it is giving people, especially young children, a better outlook on life and an opportunity to succeed that they otherwise wouldn't be able to. So I'm proud of her, and I certainly would commend the commission and the health department for supporting her vision on that over the years, and now seeing it grow to where it's at. I think it's going to be something that could be a banner opportunity for the county and the health department to showcase around the country and what's being done. And she's a tremendous advocate for dental health, and someone that I think even to have her come speak at some point about what's going on there to be an example for other health departments and others to follow. So I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Great.
As I
Thank you
said,
very much.
I couldn't do it justice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else from the public? Seeing none, we'll close that public portion. Now we have a presentation from Becca Finn Clark and some representatives from the WVU Mon County 4-H Club at one time, or will be.
I was interested to see how you were going to introduce me today, so.
Yes. I'll say the Honorable 4-H Extension Agent.
Yes, thank
I
you.
forgot for Summerlin. I'll get you next week.
Thank you, thank you.
It's just as much of an adventure for us.
They never know what I'm going to say.
Sure, I am sure. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come and see you. You know, it's always a great day whenever we can come and talk about 4-H with the commission. So first of all, I want to thank you for your support. Of course, I don't know what we would do without you. You're so supportive of 4-H and Extension in the county, and for that, it is appreciated. We always try to come after camp so that we can tell you a little bit about how 4-H camps went. A lot of counties are having some issues with enrollment because of COVID and trying to build back up the program, but I'm proud to say that our numbers are really high. We're doing great. We had a wonderful summer, 3 4-H camps in Monongalia County. Again, not many counties have 3 week-long camps, but we do. We camped with nearly 300 participants. So they spent the weeks at Camp Muffley. Beautiful facility. I can't say it enough. Seth, the camp manager, superintendent there, amazing. His staff, amazing. So it was a really great summer of 4-H camp. As we transition into fair season, you know that 4-H is highly involved in fairs, in the show and sale, and in Wadestown, as well as our Mon County Fair and some district fairs. I wanted to invite Josie and Rory, 2 of our 4-Hers, to present you with blue ribbons. The first place County Commission will receive blue ribbons today. So.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I've never had a ribbon.
Yes, so, and you definitely won those. You definitely deserve those. So thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
So also today we have with us Ben Martin. He is a 4-H camper. He attended older camp as a camper and served as a team counselor at our younger camp. And so he's going to talk to you a little bit about camp this summer and his 4-H camping experience. So I will turn it over to Ben.
Welcome, Ben.
Welcome.
Hi, good morning. So 4-H has been a part of my life for a long time. This is like what I think is my 10th year in 4-H.
Wow.
And I've been going to camp ever since I was like 7 or 8. And it's just been part of my life every summer. And this year, thankfully, I was able to be a counselor for the first time. It's just like seeing kids in the shoes that I was in and like seeing them have fun, and like it's like I know I'm giving them the memories that I have. And it like warms my heart. And like 4-H, like going to camp every summer, it's like one of the only places where like I truly feel like I can be myself, and there's no shame. You're just like, everyone is just who they are, and everyone supports you and respects that, and just it's all about having fun and making friends, and you learn so many life skills. I used to be very anxious, and I honestly can't believe that I would stand in front of even like a room like this and talk. But like through 4-H, that's definitely helped me learn to talk to new people. Like, because the first time you go to 4-H, you're probably not going to have any friends. And you have to learn how to talk to strangers, make friends with everyone, just be a nice person. And like through camp, we have to sing songs. As a counselor, I had to lead songs. Man, that makes you really go out of your comfort zone. And like, I guess when you're doing it, you could take a step back and like say it's silly or something, but it really isn't. And even if it is silly, then like embrace it. It's fun. And if something's fun for everyone, I think that's the most important thing.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
Any questions for Ben, or?
You do extremely well. If you said you were nervous, you would never know.
No.
I mean, what you just did was very impressive, and I think that's what's one of the things that I really like about 4-H. I like your comment. It took you out of your comfort zone, and you still continue to move forward. That was a really good line.
Thank you, sir.
You know. Very impressive.
And you will continue these leadership skills, these
Yes.
public engagement skills, again, are something that will be of value to you all your career, and what you give back to the people coming up from under you is truly invaluable to them. So thank you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I really like how you embrace being yourself. Just keep that going forward, and then you'll do fine in life.
Let's get a picture with Ben and you.
Oh, sure.
Sure. Actually, if you want to bring
You want to get them all?
Well, I suppose I wanted to make it more about Ben.
Oh, okay.
Josie
We'll make
and
it
Rory
back.
are here because their moms made them.
Come on back here, Ben. We'll stand right here in the middle.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah, you can't stand next to Tom, I'll make him feel short.
Yeah, I know, really.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, let's stand up.
Sorry for the glare.
That's okay. Okay. Oh, wait, let me make sure. I'm like
My
shaky.
doctor said I was going to be 6'1". I'm still waiting.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Nice to meet you.
It's an honor.
Thank you so much.
So Heather and I will be back to give a more exclusive report of numbers, things that we've been doing, but I just wanted it to be really about 4-H camp and how much we appreciate you. Facility-wise, Mon County Center, we're fortunate to have our 4-H exhibit exhibited now currently at the Mon County Fair inside the building, which is amazing. We went years without having a place to show our 4-H exhibits. Livestock shows started last night, and so it's the week. It's the week of the fair, and then we'll get into the end of August and do the show and sale. And so I'm proud of what we do. I'm proud of the work that 4-H does in the county and the reputation, and I don't know what I would do without the three of you. So we appreciate it. On behalf of Heather, our 4-H program assistant, I saw her. She almost started crying when Ben was talking, so I almost did too. But we do appreciate you, so thank you. If there's anything we can do to serve
The
you.
most important question I'd like to ask him. How was the food this year?
I told him.
Because that's what
I
we
told
need.
him you were gonna ask
No,
that.
honestly, because that is something that's important to us. How was it?
It was honestly fine. The food was like
Good.
Like,
We'll take
I
it.
said this outside, and I don't know if this is like a crude way to put it, but it's a county 4-H camp. There's not going to be like five-star dining, you know, and that doesn't matter. Like, it was good food. It was like school food, and I like school food, so it was fine. The only thing I would say is that the portion sizes were just a little small. Like there
Okay.
were, and sounds like a
that's what we've
silly
heard.
thing, but it was just a little bit small.
Okay.
But besides that, it was good food.
Great.
We'll pass that along.
Yeah, because that's
not why you
important.
go to 4-H camp, right?
Yeah.
That's just a small
But you got to have some. Oh wait, and the pool.
Oh, yes.
It was good. The pool was a lot less cold. Oh wait, no, sorry. I know that's the
No,
new thing,
that's-
right, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's true.
I don't know. It's a nice place, and I'm happy we're able to utilize
Good.
it when we're at camp.
Well, we're glad that you're able to finally have the facilities there.
I like the first response better than the coined one, but it's good.
Yes. No, we appreciate you, and just lucky to have such a beautiful facility like Muffley and such wonderful people who work there. So,
Great.
Great.
so thank you.
But
Thanks, Becky.
thank you for
Thank you,
coming and taking time out.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Yes. Couple more weeks and that's it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do we have any grants?
I do not.
Okay. Correspondence. Clay Patel, FFA Alumni Association regarding the 45th Annual Show and Sale. When is that?
It is August 26th. The show is at 11 and the sale is at 6.
11 it begins, okay.
It begins at 11 a.m. Yep.
Okay. 2, letter of thanks from Pantry Plus More. Just, it's a letter of appreciation of funding the program. Letter from Kleinschmidt regarding Lake Lynn Hydroelectric Project P-2459 final license application. It's just a letter.
Yep, just
Regarding.
informing us that.
D, 2023 Sheriff Settlement.
We get this every year.
Oh.
Just a reconciliation of.
Oh, the reconciliation,
Mhm.
okay. Is there any other correspondence?
I did get one thing in yesterday from the city of Westover. Their planning commission has developed an update to their comprehensive plan, and they are will be holding a public hearing on the draft plan on September 18th at 5 p.m. at the Westover City Hall.
Okay. Great.
That's all I have.
New business. Consider approval of appointment to Mon County Board of Health.
This is the appointment to fill the seat of Tony Diacchio. I hope I said her name right. And I move that we approve the appointment of Dan Berry to the Monongalia County Health Department Board of Health.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Great. Consider approval of funding of up to $5,000 for support of the United Way ticket giveaway at the Mon County Ballpark.
This is, we did this last year
Right.
also. I move that we approve the funding request as presented.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
To consider for approval an addendum to the letter of agreement between the Mon County Commission and City of Morgantown for reimbursement of costs associated with court security services provided by the Mon County Sheriff's Department for City of Morgantown meetings held in the County Commission chambers.
This is an extension due to the delays in the overall project at the city, so we have to extend our agreement. So I move that we approve the addendum as presented.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Consideration to approve requisition number 78 for the University Town Center Excise Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
Move that we approve requisition number 78 for the UTC Excise Tax District Expense Fund as presented.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Consideration to approve requisition number 23 for the University Town Center Series 2020 Property Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
I move that we approve requisition number 23 for the UTC Series 2020 Property Tax District Administrative Fund as presented.
Second.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Do we have any other new business?
I do not.
Okay. Do we have any reports from elected officials? Seeing none, we'll go, Sean, we'll go to reports from county commissioners.
Since our last meeting, last Thursday, had Monon Park Foundation board meeting, and right after that I had the Mon County Health Department Board of Health meeting, as I mentioned earlier, where it was revealed about the Smile Express grant. Friday we had staff reports, and then I had a broadband sync. Monday I was able to attend the parade on High Street, and it was long and very well attended.
Yes,
and it was nice to see that many people out in public. This morning I was late. I had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't get a chance to participate on the Greene County call, but my other two fellow commissioners did. Tomorrow I'm going to sit down with Jonathan Board. He wants to just discuss his plans for the WV first. He reached out to me and just wanted to have a coffee. Because I'm assuming because of my complaints about the process. And again, I've said before that, I don't have any problems with Jonathan. He's a very gifted individual. So it's a good opportunity just to make sure we're both on the same page, that the number one objective is serving the citizens of our region. Saturday, there's FFA livestock sale at I believe it's at the Mon County Center. And Tuesday I have a Juma quarterly meeting, and then next week is the second week of the month, so it starts up a lot of meetings. I really, in my comments, I really just wanted to. I'm glad again Jamie's here, because I wanted to talk about the enhancement to the Smile Express program. It really is a big deal, and I've said it before that that particular program is one that I'm most proud of this commission being involved in. We are heavily involved in the first the creation of the original Smile Express. And I remember talking to Sam Chico and Dr. Lee about that, and it was, they convinced me that this is something that would be very successful, and it didn't take long to figure out and to think about how successful it could be. And I've always thought that if you change the trajectory of a young child at age 7, 8, 9, 10, you change his trajectory for his whole life just by helping his appearance. Kids are so focused on appearance. Everybody's so focused on appearance, and if you have a kid that doesn't get dental care at that age, it affects them. So I don't think there's very few things we do that can have more effect on our community than more bang for the buck, more return on the dollar spent than this particular program. And we do some wonderful things, so that's saying a lot. But I really appreciate everything that Tiffany has done to grow this program and make it such a success that hopefully it will be grown elsewhere and other people will take up our example. So please relay my thanks to her. And I think when she left for a year, they had very few people who can drive the vehicle because the original is a big vehicle, so they were restricted just by not having Tiffany. So I'm glad that, I know that she went off to serve Operation Welcome Home, but I'm glad she's back so that they are not restricted in where they can take the current vehicle. And as you mentioned, the future one will be more nimble. It'll be smaller, it'll be built for just for that purpose, so it can go more places. So and that's also exciting. So thank you very much, and thanks to the whole team. Thanks to Aetna, who is the grantee or grantor, and Anthony DeFelice at the Health Department, the CFO, and Dr. Smith, and the whole Board of Health for having this vision, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a few things. This is an exciting meeting for me. It's very park-centric, and my favorite part of my job up here are parks. And with the new superintendent at Chestnut Ridge, I'm looking forward to Corwin moving into that position and taking that park to a new level. And with the influence from Rebecca Fent Clark with 4-H, we're a sucker for kids. Having kids come here and tell their experiences as a result of things that, while we're not directly involved in 4-H, we do provide the camp for them to use, and we put a lot of time and effort into that camp. And the improvements that have been made at Muffley have been exponential over my time here, and I look forward to that continuing. It's really a beautiful park, and it just keeps coming along. We recently installed a new walking trail through the woods, and with the advent of the pool and fixing up the shower house and the bunk houses, putting new roofs on those, it's really a lot of exciting things going on out there, and that along with our other parks, it's just it's a good time to be in the park business, and so we look forward to continuing to expand that. And really, that's all I've got today.
Okay. I have just two issues. First, this afternoon, all three of us are extremely excited. We get to tour the new Mountaineer Beverage Company in its process as it's working. We got to see it before, but to see the vision of what the three county commissioners have wanted, and now to go out there and see it, I think it's very, very exciting for the three of us. The other is good news too, and I just want to give an idea of what it means when you're talking about caring and helping people. And I wrote this 2 years ago. I received a phone call from a church outside of Philadelphia that read about the Pantry Plus More program. They wanted to come to our county and provide help for our citizens for 1 week for our clients. We worked out details, and they stayed at the WVU dorms during the summer. During the last 2 weeks of July, the Lower Providence Presbyterian Church from Norristown, Pennsylvania, and the Highland Presbyterian Church from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, brought 65 parishioners to work on home repairs on our community throughout Mon County. This was the second year for Highland Church, and they convinced another church, which was the Lower Providence Presbyterian Church, to come. So they were here for 2 weeks. They worked on 15 different homes, from roofs to painting fences to building decks to building wheelchair ramps, visited senior homes, built food boxes at the PPM, and they even made it on the front page of the Dominion Post at one of the senior centers. The one thing that I thought was very interesting is that we had the chance, and I had the opportunity to talk to these two amazing groups and talk about our county, our PPM program, but also issues and concerns that we're facing in our county. They couldn't stop enough or talk enough about the beauty of our area, but also the contrasts in lifestyles in our community. And it was an amazing program, and I ended it with my quote was from one of the people who was helped and said, "I can't stop tearing up what this community did for us and what these wonderful people did." And I can't say enough that they've already so excited. They are coming back next year, and this is just an amazing group of individuals and churches, and they're trying to bring more people to do more things, and I want to thank them personally. So with that, do I have a...
So moved.
Second.
To adjourn.
We be gone.